We're good, we're good. I'm streaming. This game is so ignorant, bro. Hey, hello. What kind of slur would you call a bolt? You little fastener? A lug nut, maybe? Is a lug nut a type of bolt? I might be being, like, super duper ultra racist. Honestly, if like Ultramass messaged me one day and he was like, I actually killed Bolt, like, for real, I would just be like, oh, okay. That's awkward. But I wouldn't, like, immediately unbelieve it. Like, I would think that's, like, within the range of possibilities for things for him to do. You dirty lightener. I think I actually streamed some of Deltarune 2, or not, Deltarune Chapter 2, when it first came out. I think in an alternate universe where I have more viewers, who, like, don't only want to watch Smash, not y'all specifically, y'all just show up no matter what, then I could do stuff like that. I can tell that it is almost movement day. I think it's, like, within reason. I think if, you know, you really, really, really wanted to kill Bolt, like, I think that's something you really are capable of. Not me, though. I'm kind of different. Turn around to catch the roll-in. Unfortunately, that was not spaced correctly, so I get to probably die. I did not die. I think that just makes you a bigot target, though. Also, like, people who are short kind of have something to prove. And they fight like it, unfortunately. They also have, like, a lot of hate that is pent up in, like, a small area. Oh, that's so big. Oh, I fucked up. I'm sad. Alright, gamers, do we like... Are we more attracted to people who are tall or short, or we take what we get? I don't really get much of a choice here. San Antonio skews like very, very tiny. Like being 5'8" here makes you like probably like on the beginning of tall. Did we do it, Ridley? Oh, I don't gooped. I'm dead. To give a completely non-answer answer, I like everything. Smiley face. Actually, a while ago I met up with a guy who... I mean, I guess where he's from doesn't really matter. I think he was like 6'3" and like very, very like beefy. And he like physically picked me up, and I was like, that's kinda... I don't know what emotion I'm feeling now, but this has never happened. I don't know if it was that. But it gave me some very I am just a winch moods. A rotten winch with no purpose in this world. Am I? Oh, I'm really dead. I'm like insanely dead. I did not get to play the game. I actually really need to start working on this curry. I have made it a point not to like waste my time too much trying to navigate hooking up with people. And it has made it so that I get to eat more. Not because I'm like doing something, well, not because I'm bottoming, but because like any sort of physical activity with like even a little food in my tummy gives me violent stomach cramps. And so I used to like be like, okay, well if I'm in the mood, I'm not gonna like eat at all until like I accomplish that. And then I was like, that's stupid though, because food is tasty. So I'm enjoying some nice curry and an omelet that I also made. I also did not mean to like this person on Tinder, but they messaged me and I was already friendly. So I guess I'll try to talk to them a bit, but I suspect that I will probably want to end those communications, because he's a real estate agent. And actually, that's like up there with being in the military for being like a very hard no. If you haven't experienced this, real estate agents typically tend to be like a little insane. Like, actually I would say it's like closest to being like a landlord. Where landlords also, like, that's just like such a fundamentally easy and exploitive way of making money. That people who do that tend to just like, they just go mad with power really easily. Because all they do is like create value. If that makes sense. Like, they create value just, like, they don't do actual work. I wish it was that simple, because, like, people like that, they don't even tend to be libertarians. Like, they just like money and don't think about the implications of what they do. They're just like, why should I not do things that benefit myself? Which I think, honestly, sometimes people talk up stuff like that makes landlords particularly inhuman, but I think that's how a lot of people feel. I think a lot of people are just like, I should just do things that benefit me specifically. They just don't have access to power or money, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think a lot of people have like a moral opposition to stuff like that. They just kind of like want to be the one doing it. Oh, sorry about that. And I think we see this time and time again. Girl. I don't like it here. Goodbye, Ridley. I could have got an easy kill if I side beat there. Just a bad choice. Did this person... Get fucked, boomer. These youths don't know what a kick is. You accessed it by hitting star 69 on your rotary phone. So actually, rotary phones are actually like insanely cunty. I actually kind of want one. Yeah. I think one of the things that sucks about touchscreens and pads is that things are a lot less tactile now. And they don't have that same feel to them. Like, being on a wireless, or not even a wireless, a wired phone and having like a wire to fuck with while you're talking to people. Or like having even a big like wireless phone and being able to clack it down on the receiver. All very cool things, but you can't do that. You don't even have like the flip phone that clacks. You can't, like, cuntily clack your phone closed when you're irritated at someone. Instead, all you have is just stimulation at your fingertips. It'd kind of be nice to not have a cell phone, honestly. It's kind of hard for older people to let that go. I do see a practical benefit of having, like, a landline, honestly, though. Because it's somewhere to direct certain types of calls to, if that makes sense. Like, sometimes I don't want everyone having my cell phone. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to nair downward. Pretty cool. I wish you were dead. Oh, I fucked up. Luckily, I lived. Ooh, good catch. You still have a jump. I did it, Mom. We were doing the Mario Party minigame where we have the draw. You're a faggot. I need to not be mean.
3, 2, 1, go! Show me your moves.
I'm sorry. I need to be nice. This person, I don't, I just, this faggot is so stupid. I need to, ooh, I wish. God is just like really, like, tempting me. Or not tempting me, just trying me a lot. Girl, I thought I had jumped quick enough. You grabbed me. Am I dead? I'm not. You didn't have enough time. If someone learns how to make you lag cancel, like remove the lag from get up, that person will revolutionize the shitty game. I did a low nair there, which was why I actually was like safe for once in my life. I've been experimenting with making shit safer. You remember that episode of The Boondocks? Like, it's a season 1 episode where Riley was like, I thought my name was Nigga until I was like 15, or not 15, until I was like 4. I just say faggot so much that, like, in my personal life that I forget that it bothers people sometimes. Like, outside of, like, being impolite to say. Because, like, I think I've mentioned this in my videos if you watch them regularly, or just remember if you're up on your lore. I, definitely when I was growing up with other gay people, we definitely just said the F word, like, constantly. We said faggot so much. Oh my god. Like, definitely, like, that was basically just my name. It just, sometimes you just, like, I don't know, there's just, like, a very unique way gay people annoy other gay people, where you just, like, you need to call them a fat, like, you just need to remind them what they are. Like, let me not be mean to this faggot. I'm trying to be, like, very... I wish God would, like, not test me in this way. Remove the F word sensor. Don't apologize. When you do things I don't like, you get called slurs. That's just how it works. I fucked up. Girl, why did that scoop me? I would never say that. I would never say faggot. I think that's, you're not remotely fucking good at this game. Oh my fucking god. Don't kill me. Okay, good. I'm treated. I don't want to be here anymore, Mom. Get the fuck. Why did that trade? I hate this game. You can see, like, the curry in my teeth a little bit. It's kind of woke. Means I'm a real human being. Bogies. Yeah, I can tell it's about to be the start of a school year because there are a lot more people here today than there were yesterday. Why are his cheeks there just flexed menacingly? Yeah, there's a certain point where if you don't have children yourself and you're not on like old people scheduling, you do not see children at all. I definitely like had to get used to that. As I transitioned out of school. Fuck you. Is that, like, when I started, like, working, like, regular human being hours, after I finished undergrad and grad school, and not, like, early mornings during a school year, I was like, holy shit, children exist. I just was so unused to that. It's just kind of weird when you think about it. Girl. Girl, why did that hit me? I hate this fucking game. I hate this game so fucking much, bro. I hate this game so fucking much. Oh, Ridley, you didn't die. I'm proud of you. SSSSS squad. SSS. That's actually not too uncommon. I think cursive and non-cursive are pretty mutually legible and actually complement each other pretty well, and some cursive letters, like, are just more aesthetic non-cursive letters, but some cursive letters are, like, a little bit too much work to do and don't look like the letter they're supposed to be. Like, cursive S, like lowercase cursive S, looks nothing like regular S to like such a degree that you should just use like a regular S. Died. I also don't have penis music on for once. fucked up. I fucked up again. Man, that kind of sucks. I've been talking to some people on Tinder. I actually don't use Tinder that often, because it has never been productive for me. I honestly think it's almost like kind of worse than Grindr. I think kind of having the expectation of like dating is like a little not productive for me, because I kind of need to like observe people in a lot of situations to like do anything more serious than a like advanced friendship. Which I guess theoretically is what dating can be, when you're not like at the seeing each other phase, but I've learned that a lot of people have like massive hang-ups about that idea, so. Are you pooping up my butt? Ridley, you're alive, I'm proud of you. Did we do it? Fuck off. I saw that evil glint in his eyes. I think if you're a nerdy boy that's not super outgoing in that way, Tinder is actually fine for you. No. Yeah, I see what you're saying now. I was gonna say that, yeah, actually, people who are really extroverted, like legitimately extroverted, they don't use dating apps because they just go to places in public and fuck. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, they don't need dating apps. It's kind of like also like the thing I've mentioned, people who are really hot don't use dating and hookup apps. They just go to places where other hot people are, and then people just want them. Like, they don't really have to really try like that. And that's like not 100% true, but it also is like actually true. I think I've mentioned this before, but one of my friends, he has like a regular job too, but he also does professional modeling. And he like has not, outside of like being bored and like wanting instant entertainment, he does not like use any apps at all because he doesn't need to. He has just like been able, if he gets bored, or not bored, if he like wants to, he can just like date someone or like get attention from people he wants it from, because he's just very attractive. And then like reasonably outgoing, you know what I'm saying? That's just not something that he really needs to do. And so, like, I'm not trying to, like, I don't even mean average in, like, a mean way, but, like, Twitter, or not Twitter, Tinder and dating apps in general are mostly filled with very average people. Because even if average people who are not like super duper extroverted, usually, sometimes, the reason for that is if you're extroverted and you're attractive, you are like the first group of people to like go on a dating app, if that makes sense. It's like, if you're not afraid to go up and talk to people and start a conversation and you're hot, it's like, those are the people who like start dating the quickest. So they don't stay on the app that long. So you probably will see other people who are just like not super duper social butterflies usually. Like some of them will be, but it's like they're not you're not like usually seeing like sorority girls and stuff on there, or people who have very vivid social lives. Unless they're like looking for something very specific. That's the asterisk to that. It gets easier after the first few times you do it. Also, the whole point of the app is to talk to them, to suss them out, to get used to them enough to decide to actually meet.
3, 2, 1, go!
King Katanti. Fuck off. Girl. Man, I'm really sad that didn't connect. I think it's hard to... date people. Or, like, make that happen for a lot of people. I think society... Actually, not even big brain, it's just the way life is set up, it's kind of hard to make that happen. You know, if you work a lot, or you have school, or other responsibilities, it's hard to make time for it. And then there's not as many institutions that force people to interact with each other, like to kind of like make people accidentally start dating. Because it's like, if you have something like church, like, that's like a kind of institution where like, if you're just there long enough, you will start dating someone. Because it's like, you're just around people constantly. And obviously, like, that's not, well, for a lot of people, a particularly fun institution. But also, like, it's not something that is a part of as many people's lives anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, at a certain point, especially if you're ethnic, if you like go to like community ethnic stuff, your parents will just kind of make you date someone, whether you want to or not. And then the nicer version is, if you're going to community stuff, you just are around someone enough to where they get to know you and you just start dating on accident. Or also just like, people are just very alienated from each other. If You don't stop fucking throwing shoulders at me. I hit you, bro. Oh, he was too short. It's because he ducked. I'm alive. Good job, Ridley. I'm proud of you. I didn't jump off ledge like I usually do, which may or may not have been what you're accounting for. Man, fucked up my back air. I fucked that up too. I was actually trying to, I was gonna see if you were gonna drift too far, and I was gonna down tilt you on the landing. I pray for people too sometimes, actually. That's a good secret, if you want, like, some deep lore. I think sometimes I get a little irritated when people are edgy atheist and say prayers do nothing, and it's like, I think, when facing the reality that no one can really do anything, just offering good thoughts or a desire for good things to happen to people is good. It's good to want to care about people even when you can't do anything. And in fact, that's probably one of the best times to want good things to happen to people, because it's like, well, you can't physically do anything. But I pray for people sometimes. This prairie is really good. I mean, yeah. It's harder because people have, I think, less free time overall. You know, when you're, like I mentioned before, when you work a lot and you don't make a lot of money, and it's harder to be independent, like, of your own family, it's, like, hard to, like, actively date people. Like, I can't reasonably probably date people while I'm, like, living with my family. I'm not living with them right now, but... there's that physical time part of it. And then the time component of it also has, like, another, kind of more sinister issue. Where it makes people want to get the most out of their time. In a way that is kind of contradictory to dating. So people are either very aloof, because they don't want to waste their time on someone when they have precious time, or they're very fucking clingy because they don't have a lot of time, so they want to have as much of a person as they can for it. And that is, like, a very, very, like, ugly dichotomy that makes people hate each other. Fuck off. Please die. Oh, I fucking saved you. I hate this game. I wish that killed. Oh well, whatever. Like most problems in society that are like this, a lot of it comes from social alienation. Oh, I misinput. Or I input a little too early, my bad.
Captain Falcon wins.
Again, the less social institutions you have that grease the wheels for people, that like make people come closer together, the harder it is for people to date, you know? So again, if you're too busy at work to have free time to go to social shit, you can't date. Unless you like really are like making time to do that. If you have like a lot of obligations or responsibilities, it's hard to do that unless like, you know, your family or relatives are like pulling the strings in the background, because again, that's like ethnic parent 101. If you're like busy with school or work or whatever they want you to fucking do, they just start trying to introduce you to people that they like. Yeah, it is pretty hard. It is hard when you work a lot, Josh. You're right. I missed. It's also like, people aren't always really in the same part of their life. An issue I run into is that a lot of people don't have like responsibility or anything they do with their life. Outside of, okay, so it's like twofold. So some people, I hate this game, some people, if they don't work a lot or like they don't have to work a lot, they just have a lot of trouble respecting other people's time, and they like just kind of, if they're a needy person, want to be entertained all the time, and that's very hard. Oh man. Fuck off. And so when you're, you know, interested in someone who like, they basically are only working like 10 or so hours a week, or like 20 hours a week or something, their perception of time is very different. And they just don't understand like why you don't want to hang out all the time and like do stuff all the time. They don't understand that. And then also like they just have like, unless they grow up in like an environment where people are taught to respect people's time, they don't do that as much. So it's like, I've had to explain to people a few times, like, you being like 30 minutes to an hour late, like when we're supposed to hang out, is actually a big deal for me, because I only really have 5 hours to myself a day. And so part of that involves like eating and, or cooking and eating and showering and shit. So it's like, you being late is like a big deal, basically, for my schedule. Like, we can't just like reschedule easily, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people just don't think that way.
3, 2, 1, go!
They like don't understand that like yeah. Thought I outspaced that. I'm dead. Yeah. I was thinking with the positioning that I was good, but I was not good. Get out of here. That's good for you, Josh. I'm glad. I should have jumped in place there. I have to memorize the movement on that. See, I jumped in place there, but I actually needed to hold forward there for that one. I have to kind of like watch that angle. Oh man. Hey, Austin, good to see you. Are you still at Ansley's? Or are you at home? Oh, I fucked up. Don't reverse me. Thank you. Oh, I like triple fucked up. I wasn't thinking. That's cool. What kind of work does Jay do again? I forgot. That's neat.
2, 1, go!
I cornered myself. I shouldn't have done that. I'm definitely like spending a lot of mental energy chewing on this food. Oh fuck. I'm not dead. Yes, I am. Life is hard. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I'll figure out if I get to live or not. I've been practicing different types of nairs, which is nice. Fuck, man. I almost had that. Hey Trips, good to see you. Oh, I fucked up there. Oh, I almost goofed. Oh man. Girl. There we go. Ledge slip. I didn't do it correctly. Life is very hard. We did it. I have trouble watching video games as a spectator sport. I almost called that out. I should actually just, like, not try to do that, because up tilt is not reliable for that. It's just very hard to, like, mentally make myself break my F tilt habit. That was a bad landing. Or mix-up game. Oh man. Man! I thought I spaced that out. Good job, Ridley. That was a bad F-tilt again. It's just like, when I see people play fighting games, or any game competitively, it just makes me want to play the game. And so... I'm dumb. Oh, I'm alive! Good job, Ridley. You survived. Okay, let's see if Rage Ridley can get this kill. Fuck! Why do you have invincibility still? I'm dead. That wasn't techable. Oh well. It's the same way with sports. Like, I don't want to watch sports, I just want to play them. This person's 18. Yep, I could tell they were 18. I wish people would, like, read my profile. I say, you know, if you're under the age, I think I say, like, 22 right now. I'm not interested in having sex with you. And then these 18-year-olds, because they don't know how to read, they message me anyway. He's cute, but I'm not gonna have sex with you. And that's okay. You're a little babby.
3, 2, 1, go!
It is the DW meme, literally. I did my reverse snare that I talked about. Safe. Safe full hop reverse snare. Oh, I fucked up there. I should have actually nared instead of going for the forwarder. That actually, consistently with the way I try to call things out, that is like always what happens. I'm like, oh, I just shouldn't have fucking forward air. I should have always nared. Goodbye, my friends. We got our brains bashed out. I'm dumb. I don't know why I did that. Okay, you're done. You were buffering too hard. I'm fine with that. You fucking freak. You didn't do it again? Oh no, perpetual disadvantage. Goodbye, Ridley. We lived. Get the fuck away from me. He grabbed me, like, while I was reaching for my tail. Oh man, I fucked up. Goodbye, my friends. I should have went for ledge, but at the same time I was like, man, that's a fast, scary, strong man. What if I just smacked him away from me? Oh, this person's in the army too. I don't think we're gonna be compatible. I'm working on teaching myself how to swim. I had a date with someone where they were like starting to teach me to swim. And I think they liked that. Sometimes I like being like kind of useless and incompetent at things. Because it seems to make men very happy. And I usually like just kind of always know what's going on, and I have a good idea of like what to do usually. So like being in a position where I'm like, ooh, I'm so hopeless. What do I do, XD? That's nice. That's part of the reason I enjoy Mario Party, because I'm not very good at it and I don't want to be. Oh, I was dumb there. That was a bad landing. Fuck off. Falcon dick. But anyway, he explained the miraculous reality of... I'm sad that didn't land. The miraculous reality of, sad that hit me. The fact that if you fill your lungs with air, you become more buoyant. That's so weird, isn't it? I fucked up there. That's kind of annoying. I shouldn't have jumped automatically in disadvantage either. That's like a really bad habit. I mindlessly do. Because I'm playing Ridley. Cornered myself. That was a good read on my roll habit. Dude. Fuck off. I'm remembering to shield Nair on the stage. It's taken me like literally years to do that. Aw man. Aw man. I just wanted to stay ahead. He was buffering so hard. This might be the throw on his part. I think he died. Good job. Part of me wants to make a protein shake, but I shouldn't do that because I am starting to get acid reflux at night, and that's not very fun for little old me. Yeah, holy shit, there's so many blank profiles that just popped up overnight. I don't... I mean, I get it, but how are this many people who are this age, like, all DL? That's, like, actually really crazy. Like, these people are in their 20s, bro. And they're not, like, 18 and, like, freshly out, so they're, like, anxious. I mean, I guess some people are, like, embarrassed to be on Grindr, I guess.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, that's fair. That's also true. I wish Nair came out a little faster. That's okay. Oh, you actually fucking waited. Fuck off. Something I need to work on optimizing. Man, I purposely full hopped that shit so it was like a little safer, and you were just like, actually, I know exactly what to do here. You stupid fucking dragon piece of shit. I got your jump out. We did it. My brain. It's still even though. I'm actually like barely not behind. Oh man, I mistimed that. Please don't kill me. Goodbye, Ridley. I could attack that. Oh well. Please leave me alone. I almost had it. The old space pirate incinerator. Oh, you died. Through the power of DI. Okay. Get the fuck away from me. We did it. No! I'm so sorry. I failed you. I did that to myself. God damn it. I was not thinking as fast as I needed to, and by that I mean I was thinking too slow. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. These people are all like just blank profiles. I've been talking to people from other countries lately. That's been pretty neat. Been talking to a guy from South India who's here for a master's degree, and he's pretty neat. Actually, I think my non-Smash friend group looks like a college, like, diversity ad, because I have, like, I've made, like, a lot of international student friends. Fuck. Ridley! Why did that trade? Okay. did not care about the disjoint, he just armored through it. Okay. Alright, well let's see what we can do. Alright, well that's one kill, right? I didn't cross up on that, I messed up. Bro, that's so irritating. Why do you have frame data like that? I'm dead. Man, that fucking killed me too, holy shit. Like, just straight up killed me. Like, not... like, I DI'd bad, like, I just exploded and died instantly. Good gay god. Ridley, why would you let that happen to you? Why would you let yourself explode in that way? I'm eating a single muscle, don't kill me. He's jumping on me, what the hell? Oh, I had the right idea. And I saved. No, you didn't tech, thank god. I'm not gonna let you have that, you freak. I die on my own terms. Oh, I'm dumb. That was really bad. He was just standing there staring at me at roll range, and I was like, what if I did it anyway? I shouldn't have buffered shield. Actually, I don't think there was anything I should have done. I shouldn't have done what I did on ledge there. Alexa. Goodbye. Well, I wanted to catch that, but I think the solution would just be to space further back and not let him do that. Ooh, holy shit, my mouth like got really close to my mic for a second. I probably won't stay up too much longer. It is pretty late hours for a little homosexual like me. I need to get some good tasty sleeps. I love dogs. Dogs are very cute. I'm sad I didn't want that grab. I'm sad I didn't land being alive. I don't need your pity. No! I was gonna kill you. I almost had it. I'm glad you died. I think that was maybe bad DI though. I feel like Falcon usually lives pretty low. Why is he so fucking skinny, bro? You just keep jumping. I guess it doesn't matter. Get out of here. I'm actually also a little surprised you died to that. Stop it. Ow. Oh well. There is a dream. Why did that shield poke me? Oh my god. Why did I almost die? This game is very not nice to Ridley. There's no way. I hate you. Fuck off, bro. I never time that right. I don't know why I ever try to F-air you out as I'm jumping. We can do a last best of 3. Oh no! Buff chips!
3, 2, 1, go!
I thought I grabbed that. There we go. Buff Chips is trying to do backflips and he like did not land it. Like he like belly flops like a Mario 64 penguin trying to do it, and it's pretty funny. I'll post it in chat later. And by that I mean after this. I think I might not survive. Yeah. The second I buffered that jump without thinking, I was like, man, he's probably just gonna be there. That's my own fault for buffering shield. It's just very, like, you have to have, like, a lot of not being afraid of people. Because it's like, when you whiff something as Ridley, it's kind of a big deal. So, like, having the confidence to, like, not immediately shield if they're, like, on top of you is pretty hard. Man. I hate this game so much, bro. Life is very hard. That looked like that hurt really bad. I actually don't see... Okay, actually, I'm gonna post it in chat right now. Holy shit, that looked like that hurt really bad. I put it in chat. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, man. Oh, I shouldn't have spot dodged. Well, there goes that. I'm kind of alive. Alright, Ridley, let's see what we can do. Burst option. I misinput. That looked like that hurt, right, Miguel? Like, he did it, like, so confidently that I was surprised he did not land that. He just has, like, no fear. Yeet. That shield poked me? At least I'm alive. That sucks. Oh, I fucked up. I keep trying to I can tell I'm tired because I'm actually trying to shield grab Raptor Boost, which, like, you literally cannot do. Please die. Alright, well, it's kind of even again. Being at 0% is pretty bad against Falcon, because he can just walk up and kill you. But this is better. I was looking out for that second jump. I'm so sad. Oh, I did it. Alright, good job, Ridley. You persevered. Yeah, like, again, he does it so confidently, and then, like, he just doesn't land it, and is like, flop. Like, literally just like a hard-ass belly smack. Like, it looks like almost like a Pokemon attack, like he's flopping on the ground to cause an earthquake or something. That was bad. I was actually trying to up air, but that also would have been bad. That kind of sucks. Oh well. We smashed Yang so fucking hard. Oh, you lived, Ridley. Okay, well. I've politely turned down this person like 3 times, and they just like are not getting it. I told you, you are literally 18, and I was very polite. I was like, you're looking cute. I appreciate you messaging me, but I don't feel comfortable messaging, or not messaging, I don't feel comfortable hooking up with someone that young. And then he's just like, okay, but what if I ignored everything you said? And so now I'm probably about to block him, because it's like, I don't know, we could have talked about video games or something non-sexual, but I think he is not interested in that, so there's no real reason for us to interact. I done goofed. Goodbye. Alright, well that's it. I don't know if he is. Generally, I say in my profile, you know, if you want to talk about video games, regardless of how you look and act, if we have a game in common, let's talk about it. But then he was like, what if we talked about your penis? And that's not compatible with what I'm interested in. With him specifically. No, because he is like quite literally like barely 18. I think I'm gonna block him. I think that just makes this all easier. No, I did not do that. Yeah, that was the whole thing I was getting at, is he's like a little bit too young to be someone I'm interested in him. I don't really want to fuck a 18-year-old, let alone like one that like just got out of high school and just joined the military just now. XD. Yeah, I'm not really interested in dating people who are in the military, because my dad was in the military when I was young, and apparently my parents weren't married when they were together for a while. They just kind of had me and decided to get married later. And my dad being in the military and trying to get in contact with him during that made my mom miserable, and I do not want to go through the same thing. And then also, there's also the obvious ethical thing of being in the military is like a step removed from being a cop, basically. I understand when people do it, because, you know, they need to, like, have, like, a stable job that takes care of them, but also, a lot of people just do it, and that's not really okay for me. Okay, I think I've done everything I want to do. I'm too tired to play Pikmin 2, or Pikmin also. So I'm going to gay down, and I will see y'all later. I'll play Pikmin another day. I also need to work on my Let's Play of Mother 3, hopefully this week.